Hello and welcome to a new video. This one's going to be the UIM Loki Progress Series video number 11. We are officially in the double digits in terms of the UIM Loki Progress Series, and we are loving every minute of it. This one's going to be a bit jam-packed with content, so I'll have to take off my cat mask for this one and jump right into it. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the episode. We got a good one for you. Alright, second time, we got him. Reward number 2. Nice. So for those of you who don't know, the Gauntlet is one of the major PVM challenges in old school RuneScape. It's unlocked after you gain access to Priftinus, which is the Song of the Elves quest that we just completed. So we have access to this, and what you're seeing now is just a little clip of the final boss. Basically, I mean, if you're familiar with Dungeoneering from RuneScape 3, I've heard it's very similar to that. Basically, you know, he just sort of changes attack styles every 4 attacks, and he changes prayers on every 6th attack that you do. The floor tiles, every time they turn, it's like lava. So right now when they're orange, that means if you step on him, you get damage. He summons tornadoes. He disables your prayer. It's just like a flurry of chaos, especially towards the end. And our stats aren't really that great, so it can get pretty hectic. But I have like 50 kills on the main, so I'm pretty used to the fight. It's not really a problem, it's just being consistent, and we have enough stats to be able to complete it successfully 100% of the time, as long as we're not being like really bad with our resources or anything. You essentially go through a randomly generated dungeon, and you collect resources. You know, you can catch food, and you can get armor, you can get weapons, and then at the end you fight this boss. And then after you kill the boss like this, you get to loot the chest. All right. I mean, that's like the best amount of money that we've gotten in such a short amount of time on the whole account. Like, this is going to be such an awesome grind. I'm really pumped to do this. It's pretty fun, too. Cutting them close, man. All right. We went super dry for the Dark Beast. There's only 4 rooms left, and we haven't seen one. We get killed. At least we know that we keep our stuff. That's pretty good to know, honestly. No! So close. We're starting to get our Barons back a little bit. I think that's KC number 6 or 7. We are getting a lot of nice alcohols. This is just sick. We have one of every resource in the starting room. You'll love to see it. That's probably a PB, I think. Yeah, 8 minutes. Not bad. That's actually pretty decent for our stats. We're gonna try our first corrupted Gauntlet for funsies. That was not fun. But I think we're gonna stick to regular for now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, elite clue. So 5th step, we get the black salamander clue. Thinking about if I want to do it. So I mean, generally we don't like to go to wilderness for clues. It tends to just be a waste of time if we spend like 10 minutes, you know, suiciding all of our stuff on the floor in Falador and then going finishing the clue and then not getting anything from the clue. But since this is just a one-time thing, we're going into the wilderness, we'll be able to store this salamander in this clue stash. It seems like it's pretty much worth it to do. All right, we got one more shot. No, we didn't get it. We're gonna go get some more stews and try it again. Well, we got the casket at least, so let's go ahead and open that. Okay, rune crossbow, wow. So because we are getting all these rune items from the Gauntlet, we decided to go make this hard clue stash just somewhere over here. Oh god, it's already built. I swear to god, if we already have this one. We just spent so long doing this. Okay, we already... Alright, round 2. Mr. Stew. Okay, we get a +5 on the first one, of course. We spent like 10 minutes getting all those, but we're not going to complain about that. Alright, never have to get this guy again. Wow, back-to-back elite. I like, don't even want to do that. We just spent like an hour doing that last elite. We're gonna do it. Like the longest clue step. You gotta come all the way out here. We actually died here one time. Right at the ladder, we hit the spade and then we died. It's like the worst place to die. I think the idea is you're supposed to misclick on this tile and hit the ladder and then go down and accidentally die. But we're not gonna do that because we are good. The notorious Bob shirt clue step. The only one we're not going to grind out on the account, I think. We're like pretty consistently killing this dude. Like, I don't know. But I feel like we really need rigor and piety for the corrupt... Ooh. Wow, that's a good one. For the corrupted gauntlet, I just don't think we can do it without rigor and piety. And like, we're slaying this, but we can't do the corrupted, unfortunately. Yeah, I mean, we can't do enough DPS, which sucks, because I mean... We're definitely... The regular gauntlet's just like easy mode, so... I don't know, I guess we'll just keep doing the regular gauntlet. Blade of Salvador. Oh my god! We didn't get the blade, but that's a unique. Alright. 4 mil, okay. Guess we'll just hold on to that for now. Damn, that's sick. Back to back? I guess that means we can do Volcano now. Look at this, I mean, we're ready to go in 5 minutes. We're definitely ready for corrupted. Oh, 84 range, nice. We're getting a decent amount of experience in here. It's like not great. It's actually not good at all. But I mean, we already got 2 levels, so. Hey, elite clue. For some reason, I thought I had 65 Slayer, but we're not going to spend the time boosting Slayer to get one step on this. The first step on this elite clue, we're just going to drop it. That's a 2 mil cash stack. Alright, so we're just finishing up extracting all of our GP from our 40 KC at the Gauntlet. We decided to stop at 40 because we want to try out Volcano, because if Volcano is way better, we don't want to spend that much time at the Gauntlet. I kind of like the Gauntlet more, so I hope it's better, because I like to be efficient too, so we'll see. But what I'm doing now is just making some fire battle staves, because we got a lot of battle staves, and if you turn them into fire battle staves, or any kind of battle staff, it like doubles the high alch value, so this method ends up being around 650k an hour in terms of the amount of extra GP we're going to be getting from alching, so it's worth it to do. But after this, we're going to go see how much GP we get, and then we're going to go do some Volcano so we can do some comparisons. You might be saying, well, just check the wiki, they have the GP per hour rates on there. To which I would say, yes, that is a very good observation, except you might notice that I am an Ultimate Iron Man, and so I can't exactly extract all of the value out of the drops. For example, Onyx Bolt Tips, I only have like, you know, 80 smithing. I can't even, so I'm alching those for 600 each. So it's not going to be exactly what you would expect to get on the wiki. I'm going to be selling runes to Ali Morrison for like half of their GE value, so it's worth it to just see what the Ultimate Iron Man GP per hour is for both these methods, since we need straight up GP for construction. Alrighty, so I believe we started the Gauntlet with 200k roughly, and we ended up getting 2.7 mil. I believe we got to 2.4 mil before we extracted all the GP out of the materials. So that means 85% of the Gauntlet GP we got was from alchables, and the rest required processing time. 2.5 mil is what we got, and we did 40 gauntlets. That means 62k per gauntlet. And if we do, you know, 6 gauntlets an hour, which is like 10-minute runs, which is pretty conservative, that means Gauntlet is 375k an hour. So let's go check Volcano and see what that's like. Luckily, we did a bit of Prifdinous scouting and found that there is one food shop here, and they sell some decent stuff. I think stews heal like 12 each, so we'll buy like 10 of those and just come back here every time we need food. Alright, so I'm going to show you guys a speed run, a bunch of Volcano kills. We're going to be stacking up the inventory with the loot, so you'll be able to see it there. We're gonna be getting, there's 73 mining though. We got that, that's pretty nice. This does give some passive mining XP actually. It's like 10-15k an hour, so not bad. Yeah, so you know, we need 88 smithing in order to get the maximum GP from the adamant bars in terms of making adamant plate bodies. As well, we need 87 smithing in order to make runite bolts to extract the GP from the onyx bolt tips. Because if you just alch the onyx bolt tips outright, you get 600 GP per alch, and if you alch them as an onyx bolt, it's like 9k GP, so that's a lot. So we decided to stop at 21 KC, which is around 2 hours, a little under 2 hours of Volcano. What we ended up getting kind of like blows the Gauntlet out of the water, unfortunately. So these items are like, it's pretty easy to extract the value through smithing and alching, and we got 2 mil, which works out to 1 mil an hour, if we had 87 smithing and 73 fletching for these. But since we don't, it ends up being around 812k, which we calculated. We just made a little spreadsheet. It's 812k versus 2 mil. So if this is 2 mil, you know, it'd probably be worth it to go get 87 smithing and then just grinding this out for like 10 hours, you know, because it's like a mil an hour. We could probably get like 90 construction pretty easily. So I think we're gonna do that, honestly. And plus, if we were to do this with Graceful, we'd be getting, you know, better GP an hour because we'd be doing more damage. Yeah, unfortunately we're not. I kind of want to do the Gauntlet and get that Blade of Salador, honestly. That'd be super sick, but the GP is just not there, so. And you might say, just do the thing you want to do, man. Do what's fun. And you're right, the Corrupted Gauntlet would be more fun, but unfortunately... And as you know, as well, the Corrupted Gauntlet would actually be probably more GP an hour than Volcano, honestly, because of the processing time for all the Volcano materials. No! Alright, so we just hit 55 KC. We're going to stop there for now because our cash stack is getting pretty big. With the amount of cash we have now, we can go ahead and get 78 construction, and then we can guaranteed +6 boost with the crystal saw and the teak cup, the golden trim cup for the +3 boost to get this mahogany treasure chest, which means that we can store up to all master clue items. So we'll be able to clear up 1, 2, 3 inventory slots, which will be useful if we're going to be grinding out Volcano and Gauntlet. Plus, I mean, we'll be able to do elite stashes so we can get rid of our D-Med and Glory and Barrow's gloves. And construction is just an extremely useful skill to train on a UIM. Alright, so we've done a little bit of theory crafting. If we extract all of the GP out of all of these items by selling them to the shop, smithing them and alching them and such, we will get enough GP in order to get 78 construction, to be able to build Teak Shelves 2, which gives the +3 construction boost, as well as the Gilded Altar, which means that we can train prayer efficiently using the green dragons at the Myth Guild and then just teleporting to the house, rather than having to spend ages at the Ectofunctus. So if we get 70 prayer, that means we could possibly start grinding Corrupted Gauntlet with Piety and the Halberd, so that's the current plan. This pains me a bit to do because we'd love to use these, but unfortunately we need the money in order to unlock efficient money-making means. So we're taking a hit in the rune department because we're going to end up buying these at some point later on in the account, I know. I mean, we're going to be buying death runes for bursting and barraging Slayer, so we need 5 mil for all that we need from construction. The best we can make is Adamant Square Shield, unfortunately, so it's going to be slower and less profit. But so this method's a bit crude. We just, you know, unnote them, toss them in there, hop to the blast furnace world, and, you know, come over here and smith them. We're getting like 30k XP an hour, and since we're getting 100 XP per bar and we're getting 1000 GP per bar, it works out to, you know, you just multiply the XP an hour by 10 to get the GP an hour. So we're getting like 300k GP an hour doing this, which means it's like pretty much worth it. I was afraid it was going to be like 100k GP an hour and we'd be like wasting a ton of time, but luckily it's not. So that makes me happy. This guy says he's enjoying the series. That's the first ever guy to recognize me in game. Wow. So now that we're having to buy our own coal for every inventory, we're profiting 36% of what we were when we had our own coal. So rather than these adamant ores being worth 1050 GP, they're worth 386 GP each. So we didn't really factor that into the equation, but we'll still be able to get up to 5 mil, I think, for all the things we need with So because these are only profiting 386 GP per bar now, but we're still getting 100 XP per bar, that means our GP an hour is only 3.86 times our XP an hour. So we're getting like 120k GP an hour now, which is a lot worse than, you know, 300k, but I guess that's... So maybe we shouldn't be doing this, honestly. If we could get 400k an hour doing the Gauntlet, there's really no reason to be doing this if we're trying to earn money as our main priority. This is what it must feel like to have all kinds of materialism, possessions, like a normal account being bogged down. We're getting low GP an hour because we have stuff that we want to use. If we didn't have stuff, we wouldn't use it. We'd just be doing the Gauntlet and getting better GP an hour. But you know, if we were making adamant plate bodies, we'd be getting like roughly twice the GP than we're getting from these. Actually a little more because we're using way less nature runes too. But we need 88 smithing for that. And so probably not going to grind that out just for this. All right, there's the last of the Addy bars. 5 mil cash stack. All right, let's go trade some construction for like 80 hours. Can't forget the trusty rune axe. Whoa, that was quick. We only been doing this like 5 minutes. 71 wood cutting. Nice. We could actually maybe get that. Oh my god. 1750 total. I forgot that that was even... Wow. That means we can go on the total worlds now, which is pretty cool. Definitely useful for a lot of things. It's kind of crazy, honestly. This account's really progressing, man. But, so this is the method. Just, cut the teak logs and then we just go over here. And for those of you who are astute runescapers, you'll know that the mythical cape gives, I think it's 123.3 XP per teak log instead of the 90. So it's like 36% more or something, which basically means you're saving 36% of your cash. So yeah, we do that and then we run back to the teak trees, and it's not too far away. I mean, it's like here to there. So there is a spirit tree right here, which is a lot closer, and if you have a spirit tree in your house, you know, obviously that's more optimal, but we don't have that. Hopefully we'll get a spirit tree from a bird nest as we're chopping down the teak trees. That would definitely increase our XP an hour just a bit, but we don't need it. It's, I mean, like, and also, I mean, if we had a rune pouch, we could probably get, right now since the mythical cape rack requires 3 teak logs, we have 18 inventory spaces, so we could drop these, but it wouldn't net us any more myth cape racks per run, which is all we want to do to maximize our GP per XP, right? So if we had a rune pouch, we could drop 1, 2, 3, and then we'd have 3 more, but we don't, so we're just holding on to these. You know, we could foreseeably clear up 2 more myth cape racks worth of inventory. If we had a rune pouch, we could equip this rune axe, and then, you know, if we had a construction cape, for example, if we were dropping crystal shards, we can't like equip this and then just bring it into the house because you need to unequip it. You can't drop stuff in building mode inside your house, so you'd have to drop a teak plank out and then unequip it and then use it and then make the myth cape rack and then go back out and grab the teak plank, and that just seems like a lot of work. So we're just gonna do this. I mean, I'm gonna see what kind of rates we're getting after like an hour of doing this. It shouldn't be too much worse than the optimal rate. So we started with 5 mil, now we're at 4.9 mil. That means we are 2% done. Well, there's the first hour of construction. Getting exactly 40k XP per hour, which is significantly less than what we should be getting. I think we're supposed to get 72k XP per hour, but we are doing the unoptimal method. I feel like we should be able to get it a little bit up. We're editing the next video, so we're doing it a little bit AFK. 40k an hour is fine, but at this current rate, I mean, you know, if we started at 5 mil and we did 150k of our cash stack, that means we're 3% done in an hour. That means this whole grind will take 33 hours. I don't really want to do that, so I'll probably do it more efficiently to speed it up a bit. Wow, the sandwich lady spawned right as I got a elite clue nest. I think this step, kill a green dragon, would have been a drop before we unlocked the myth guild, because we're not going in the wilderness for this. So it's pretty cool, honestly. It's an unlock I hadn't really considered. So we got the clue rec for the Toad Bada and the Tarn's Lair where you have to dig. If I'm honest, I don't really want to do that, because if we die, we lose our death bank. So that's not fun, but I think we're gonna do it. Should be fine, I suppose, right? I don't even know if I remember how to get there. We also don't have that much run energy. And there's a lot of traps in here. Jeez, that's always a stressful one. Elite clue casket. Let's open him up. Oh, okay. That's terrible, I think. At least it's not a duplicate. I think we have 2 pages. I guess like 40k GP worth of construction XP isn't that bad. I just spammed right through 71 construction, but there it is. First level of the grind. We got the whole gang out here chopping. We're slaying these trees, man. 72 wood cutting. 72 construction. Portal nexus. Cool. 73 construction. We were just flying through these, so we keep missing the level, but we got it. Also, it's slightly faster to not do that, to teleport to Grand Exchange and run up and use the spirit tree and then use the Prifddinas spirit tree than just running over. We timed it and it's 6 seconds faster per run, so take it for what you will. 73 wood cutting. That's like pretty funny because one time this guy hit a 73 and then it's really funny. Trust me. It's just like so funny. There's a 74 construction. We're just unlocking all kinds of stuff throughout this grind, so I'm not even going to bother looking at it. This is like the 20th crystal impling I've seen. But you need 95. I mean, you need 90. I mean, okay, listen. You need 80 hunter to catch it, but you need 90 to do it barehanded. I don't know what 95 is all about. All right, so we decided that if we were going to continue the Prifddinas construction training method, we were going to wait until we got a spirit seed, so we're just training some rune crafting. 60 rune crafting. That's the level for enhanced boots. The Prifddinas construction training method is like way better if you got a spirit tree in your house, because that way you can like use the spirit tree and go straight to the teak trees and just like. So we're just doing like some immaterial, non-committal training. So for the next bit here, until we manage to get our hands on a spirit seed, we're just going to be hopping around a couple different efficient skills that we can train without much commitment. And the ones we decided on is using our cash deck to build a Gilded Altar, training prayer at Green Dragons so we can perhaps unlock consistent corrupted gauntlet runs with piety. Also piety is just useful to have for like a lot of stuff, including like the Mortania Hard Diary and the Kandarin Hard Diary and the Falador Hard Diary, as well as, you know, just agility, farming contracts, and birdhouse runs. We're just going to keep doing them. You'll notice a stack of noted magic logs in the inventory for a bit in the video, as well as Tith Farm. I mean, it's useful. We're going to want to be able to boost to get into the get hard contracts going soon enough. Plus, you don't need that much inventory space. You can do it with like 8 watering cans and be fine. Still decent XP an hour. I mean, I'm not complaining. We're getting around 30k XP an hour, so it's not bad. And I believe hitting level 60 runecrafting got us to be base 60 stats. And we're almost base 70 aside from, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 stats away from being base 70, so that's pretty neat. So yeah, we're just doing farming contracts and birdhouse runs trying to get that spirit seed. Hopefully it won't take more than a couple days. We got a magic seed on the very first farm contract and I thought it was a spirit seed. And I was like, holy shit, that would have been crazy. But we could easily go a week dry without seeing one. Or we could get it any minute, you know what I mean? And you know, the moment we get that spirit seed, we're going to go straight back to training contraction and getting rid of this cash deck. Oh, wow. 61 runecrafting. Medium clue nest from birdhouse runs. What do we get? Whoa, 80 farming. I didn't even know we're just doing this extremely tedious farm run. But there's 80 farming. That's pretty awesome, honestly. We're really bad at catching levels, but there's 83 agility. Pretty much just been doing agility all day, doing bird runs every hour, and doing farming contracts every chance we get. No spirit seed. Maybe we'll get one tomorrow. We've been getting a lot of irit seeds from farming contracts, and we decided to go ahead and plant them. Our inventory is pretty sparse, but luckily we found this bank out in the middle of nowhere where no one's going to take all of our stuff that we put on the table, and we can this probably won't take too long, a couple minutes. And this is like 12k Herblore XP, so not bad. And there's the irits all finished. We keep like DCing. I don't know what's going on with my internet, but I don't want to leave too much stuff on this table in case I DC, so we'll have to use these 6 inventory slots for this. 74 Herblore coming in here. Honestly, I'm getting kind of tired of doing these birdhouse runs. Each one of these seed nests gives like a 1.4% chance for a spirit seed. So we got 3 nests here. Let's see what we get. If there's any saving grace for Tith Farm, it's that every once in a while you get these massive XP drops. Ooh. We're going to go do a birdhouse run. Oh, this feels weird dropping these snapdragons, but we can't use them. We don't have space for them, so just had them as a contract. Spirit seed? Spirit seed? 3 nests. Can we get a spirit seed? Never lucky. Ooh, quad nest run. I can smell there's like a 5% chance of me getting a spirit seed here. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. God damn it. Alright, so here we're going to build the teak shelves too, which give you the ability to make, yeah, cost about 300k. So the teak shelves give you access to a +3 boost in construction. And you can use them in conjunction with the crystal saw to get a +6 boost anytime, anywhere, any place, anywhere. We accidentally deleted our kitchen when we were training on oak larder, so we have to build all this stuff again. It shouldn't take too long though. Alright, we need 2 of these boys. 300k each, and we think we need like 6 of these. We're gonna hop just to save like 10k. Alright, peace out, oak altar. And now... oh wait, we have to do the boost first, huh? Alright, so this T should boost us up by 3, which means we can build the Gilded Altar, one of the most sought after pieces of construction equipment in the game. There it is, Gilded Altar. That'll give us 350% prayer experience. Now we just need to build these, I think just these ones will work. Okay, I think this will be the final touch. Yeah. We have a Gilded Altar in the POH with the 2 incense burners. We're pretty much ready to go slay some dragons. We just need to get our Dragonfire shield and some other stuff. So this glue stash is like pretty useful. I mean, D-Med, Glory, and Barrow's Gloves. We don't have to alch our Barrow's Gloves constantly. It's like a 70k loss every time you alch them. And the D-Med's not that bad. I mean, we look pretty awesome to be honest. And the spiked manacles, of course. Same strength bonus as Dragon Boots. Plus we get the bare feet fashionscape. Alright, here we go, I suppose. Honestly, we look like a goddamn champion. I love being able to look like this. When I was doing this on my main with like, you know, full gear, Dragon Hunter Lance, Torture, Amulet Torture, you know, Primordial Boots, everything, we were actually killing them faster than they could spawn. So we don't want to kill them too fast. And like, even right now, like, there's nothing we can kill. We're currently killing them too fast. Those are probably just good hits, but ideally you want to be constantly attacking. You never want to stop attacking. Because if, like, for example, bringing super attack potions would mean that we're killing them too fast, then we could save the resource and save the inventory spot and also be more efficient in terms of constantly attacking. You know, ideally you want to be killing them right as they spawn. You don't want to be having any downtime in between. That's why I'm not prey flicking right now, because I just want to see how quick this method is with the stats we have and everything. Alright, here we go. Obviously Iron Man can't use other people's houses, or I'd be doing that. You have to build your own Gilded Altar if you want to use it. And there's 63 prayer, first level coming in. Yeah, this is basically what we're going to be doing. We got to kill like 1,500 of these guys. So we swapped out the D'hide for the Initiate so we can keep on protection for melee for the whole run. Yeah, I mean, if you're wondering why we're not picking up the green D'hides, it's because, I mean, it's not really worth the time to deal with those. We could even bring Lunars and do tan leather, craft them, and then sell them to the shop in between trips, but it'd only end up being like 200k GP an hour. And, you know, we can get like upwards of 800k GP an hour doing the Corrupted Gauntlet, so, which is why we're doing this, you know. We're trying to unlock Piety so we can do the Corrupted Gauntlet consistently and make money. There are 15 nature runes on the ground over here. We're not going to pick those up either. We're expected to get roughly 1 nature rune per kill, so that's 1,400 nature runes, which is like, you know, 500k, but it's not worth the inventory spot, I don't think, so we're going to leave those on the ground. The only thing we're picking up is bones and food. We're going to be getting a lot of clue scrolls doing this, just realized. We should be getting 11 by the time this is over. Probably complete about half of them, I suppose. So yeah, let's go do that. Oh, there's 75 attack coming in here. Gonna switch over to defense now. So 75 attack unlocks all of the highest tier weapons in the game, including the Blade of Salador. That's what we're gonna be going for in the Corrupted Gauntlet. That'd be really awesome to get it. It'd be super awesome. I don't think we're gonna get it. Just an Ultimate Iron Man pro tip: if you're about to die from poison, you can just teleport inside your house, and you won't like lose all your stuff. It's considered a safe death. So plus it like refreshes all your stats. So getting poisons is actually a good thing if you know how to convert it into an asset. Of course we get the stole. We have the stole, but we don't have the heraldic shield yet. That'd be so nice to build to free up this spot, but we're no heraldic shield, so oh well. We are gonna build the Superior Garden for this because we're doing a lot of running around. It's finally time we decided to build this. Let's do, yes, right there. So this is like one of the most useful things in the POH and one of the useful assets that a UIM has. This pool space here, we're gonna start off with the basic one, just restore special attack. So it's not too fancy. The basic one just restores special attack. All right, so we're just gonna boost to make these stamina potions. So the next pool we're gonna make is the stamina pool, which restores your ren energy, which is like really useful. because we're going to be doing a lot of running around from now on and for always. We've always been doing a lot of running around, so this will be helpful. I think we need 10 Fordos, so hopefully we have 2 minutes, so I think that's fine. I don't know. All right, here we go. There it is, the stamina pool. Notice we are going to drink it, and we retain all of our stamina. So that's like really good, honestly. And you know, we decided to just boost to go ahead and do the next one as well, which is the rejuvenation pool, which also does prayer. So that's pretty cool. Can we get a spirit seed? Celestious seed? Are you kidding me? That's like way rarer than the spirit. Oh my god, dude. Spirit seed? Can we get a spirit seed? Calquat. Third clue, third wilderness step. This is our 4th. This is crazy. We've gotten 4 hard clues and like 70, 80 kills. It's supposedly a 1 in 128. 64 prayer. All right, that's the first of 5 clues that we managed to finish. What do we get? 171's not too bad. We still need more quest points to get over 200. Shoot, we missed it. It's 12k or 11.3k XP. This green dragon grind is probably going to take around like 15-20 hours or so, so I think I'm going to leave that for the next video. But yeah, if you guys made it to the end, definitely consider leaving a subscribe and leaving a like. It really helps the YouTube algorithms get the channel recommended out there. It's a great way to support the channel. So as always, guys, stay safe out there. Take care. Thanks for watching. Love you. Until next time. Bye. Peace. Love.